Alright, hey everybody, it's AntagonistKim, and we're back with more Thaumaturge. We found Ariel. We had to fight his goons to prove our worth, I guess. I don't know why we had to do that fight, but we did. And I guess we're going with him. Let's do this. Let's figure out this Golem thing. See if he'll even help us.
Got a problem? Take a seat. Got a problem? Take a seat.
Just looking around.
Sit down. Tell me why you're bothering me. How exactly did you find me?
Ask first why people call that man Agoras.
Why do they call that bruiser Agoras?
He's got a green pecker from untreated pox with these little bumps like on those little cocktail gherkins.
I hope he gets well soon.
My god.
I'll pass that on. That everything?
Oh my god, I was not expecting that. Okay. Admit how you found him.
It wasn't such a huge challenge.
Who squealed?
Avoid answering. Talk about the dungeon.
There are traces all over the dungeon. You're not being very careful.
If you want something out of me, you better get to the ass-kissing part. Say what you want.
We'll get to the point.
I've got a certain problem, and I'd like to get rid of it quickly.
Is it made of clay and weighs 2 tons when it shows up? So you got sick of running back and forth across Kerridge Bridge?
What do you mean?
I'm not going to pretend I understand.
Golems aren't great at swimming, remember? Since it's following you, going across a bridge would force it to. Forget it. I can see why you can't deal with it on your own.
I need the knowledge of a Kabbalist. Your knowledge.
I think I have at least a few reasons to say no, don't I? The main one is the death of my business partner and best friend.
Sorry about Javier.
My sympathies about Javier. Really, he didn't deserve it. But I didn't deserve a golem either.
A faithful friend and a quick healer. What am I supposed to do with your sympathies?
I don't have time, Ariel. We both know that only you can help me. You can keep tormenting me, but are you going to tell me something or not?
I can torment you and tell you. A golem is a salutor like any other, but housed in a physical form. But you attract it and bind it in the same way.
Interesting. Do you mean by spotting the flaw?
So you need to discern the flaw of the person it's following and then defeat it.
Well done. The difference being that it's following blood first and the flaw second. But first you have to deprive the golem of its physical body, the shell in which the salutor is housed. You also need to know where the ritual was conducted, because that's the only place you can do it. Good luck.
Yikes. Okay. Golem's corporeality. A golem is a unique salutor due to the fact that it has a physical form. As long as the material shell doesn't crack, nothing can be done about it. And we have to drag it all the way back to the synagogue? First, how do you get rid of the golem's physical body? Do we just attack it?
How can I get rid of that clay shell it has?
You can't. For that you need a Kabbalist. Moi. I know the incantation for the Berur ritual.
What?
Instructions for reversing the evil eye, cleansing body and soul, and hiding from the unwanted, but why should I explain them to you?
I'm guessing this will cost me something. Money? A favor? A further humiliation?
We'll see.
Interesting. Say that you know the place where it was summoned.
I know the place the golem was summoned. The basement of Nozhik Synagogue.
So, Sofer managed to do it?
Place for the summoning. Golem can only be stopped in the place where it was brought to life. Right. So everything must be resolved in the basement of the synagogue. So we have to lure it there. Interesting. And the flaw, I'm guessing it's feeding off our flaw's pride, right?
So, apart from my family's blood, the golem is attracted to my initial flaw, right?
Initial? So how many have you got?
Admit there are many. Say there's one, you misspoke. We have a lot.
I've got plenty. I have a really handsome number of salutors.
You're lying. You'd have lost your mind.
If you say so.
Listen, we already know everything.
Thank you. So we're going into the basement of a synagogue, where you'll use Kabbalah to strip the golem of its physical form, right? Then I'll bind it and free myself from its curse?
Not quite. The golem is mine.
Ariel's condition. Roth has a condition. He would only help me with the golem if he could assume control of it. What are you going to use the golem for?
What do you need the golem for?
None of your business.
We need his help. I mean, is this for like a revenge thing?
You want revenge. That's very sentimental if you think about it.
Another word, and you'll be looking for a new Kabbalist.
Right. Agree, I guess.
Agreed. The golem will be yours.
You didn't say the magic words.
I hereby promise that the golem is yours, as long as you can handle it.
Way to go. Don't worry about the rest.
Hold on.
What?
If I lose my initial flaw, I'll lose contact with my initial salutor, right?
Could be yes, could be no. I don't know. Want to find out?
No.
Unless you've got a long line of relatives with flaws?
Bonds of blood. Szulski family blood is needed to complete the ritual. The blood of someone with a flaw, to be exact. Since I'm not going to sacrifice mine, I need to know if my sister carries one. Oh no, but are we going to be that selfish though? Well, our sister's not a Thaumaturge, right? I'm not an asshole. I don't want to mention my sister.
Just me.
Anything else?
Actually, I have a twin.
Oh, Victor.
Unexpected development.
Dude.
Does she carry a flaw?
I don't know.
So find out. A toast? A very successful batch. We haven't shipped everything out yet.
This won't make me go blind, will it?
The risk is part of the fun.
I'll risk it.
Ready?
I'll join you later, my friend.
We'll meet there. I've got one more thing to sort out.
Don't forget your sister.
Yikes. I did not think he would turn to that. I really hope our sister doesn't have a flaw, because, man, that... I did not want to put her in any kind of way to this, right? I mean... well... Only thing I want to do is I have Upir over here. I'm not sure if he's, got anything too crazy. We have this guy, too. Who is he? The crook. Let's go to Upir first. What is this? Le Mode Persian? 4th quarter. At least after the last season, dominated by dashing accessories and a cavalier way of wearing classical pieces of clothing, it's now time for restrained outfits that don't stand out, but impress with quality. Famous Lion columnist F. Bocher discusses accessories that will be in vogue for the winter season. Okay. Maybe I should talk to the dude. Then we'll do Upir and then figure out if we're going to sacrifice our sister or not.
Anyone can win today. Try your luck and play.
Don't give up, ma'am. You'll get lucky this time.
And you, sir? How can I help you?
What kind of game is this?
What's the game?
Good, sir. Let me explain. 3 cups, 1 shell. To find it is to win. Simple enough, right?
Except I've lost 3 times already.
Sure.
I'd love to play. Who knows, maybe I'll have more luck.
You have to wait, I'm afraid. It's the lady's turn.
Take a shot, ma'am. Fortune favors the brave.
All right, let's do it.
Come back later, sir.
Listen, my dude, you're nothing but a trickster. You saw that I was a Thaumaturge, so we know you got problems. Or we insist. Let's play.
I'll play. And if you cheat, I'll know.
Why don't you go, ma'am? This isn't your lucky day.
And now we'll have a talk with you, smart Alec.
We'll teach you not to harass hard-working fiddlers. Get him!
Ah, you a-holes, I knew it. Save that lady some coin. Some kopecks. Alright, who do we got? Upir. Bukovac. Lelek. Alright. Obviously Lelek. First. Give you screeching bird baby in your face. I love that we get our focus diversion back. So I wonder what changed. How were we able to open up this focus and get the concussion session back? We were able to do that earlier in game. Let's mind numb ya. Good job, bird baby. Enemy reinforcements are on the way. Of course they are. We'll save Upir for last, Bukovac. And then we're gonna deal with you. Let's do Doom. We might as well kill this guy. And then you, let's do Focus 2. Excuse me, Torment 2. And then let's do a slow thinking planned attack. I think we could wreck you. Luckily these guys... Oh, okay. I didn't realize he had a bully stick. Okay. Nice. Get wrecked, homie. Yikes. Oh, hey, perfect. Okay. Let's get Upir. Let's use your thingy, and then let's sucker punch this guy. We might be able to kill him. Oh, we can't. Alright, help me out, Upir. Give me a little bit of points back before the reinforcements show up. Oh, it's a big boy. Big boy and mutton chop, bro. Let's rock. Alright. Who are you? Lelek again? And Velas. Velas actually we could use because he does have a health one. Let's do that. And then for you, let's sucker punch on the double. 16, highest number. And then let's torment you a little bit. Nice. Alright, let's long haul for that. And then let's do another health from you. $12, okay, that's good. Nice, we got 11 back. Let's just sucker punch you again, dude. And then let's snake bite again, in case you guys get one in. And sucker punch you too, why not? Alright, and sucker punch again. Night night. Alright, Upir, what do you got to show me, buddy? I can't believe we're gonna sacrifice her
The
sister.
plan is simple. Bashka has a stand around the corner where she sells moonshine. You've got the money, I've got the will, everything fits. The evening is set.
You're a real strategist, brother.
Oh.
Then the bald guy looks to his left, looks to his right, and pooh! Smacks the cop right in the face.
Calm down, don't go hitting me now. Has anyone ever told you that you get overly excited about certain things?
Name.
Szulski.
From those Szulskis? Well, well, your daddy will be happy.
Just like my daddy when he hears that I've been leading little Wictor down the wrong path again.
Shut your mouth, punk, or my deputy will put a precautionary bullet in your right butt cheek.
Ah, yes, the butt cheek. Oh. Okay. Upir.
Aboris wanted to show me his father's store. He picked a bad moment. I didn't need Thaumaturge to feel his shame at that moment. Now I'm ashamed of what I felt back then. I felt superior.
Oh. Our world has finally filled in. Are we really gonna keep passing myself to this? I don't know if I want to sacrifice my sister or not. Children of Satan meet with Rasputin. Oh, the secret he learned from Svetlana. We could do that if we don't want to do our sister stuff right now. Father's dangerous friends. This is still a memory horizon thing. Damn, our list of like side quests always just opens up every single time. Let's maybe talk to Rasputin real quick. Just real quick. Because he's... I am curious what other things Svetlana was trying to do that caused her death. Ooh, we got some stuff here. Note for the delivery boy. Give the cigars of the small box to the gentleman in apartment 4 Pachalska Street. Okay. Now what is this? Drink hot chocolate. It makes us so happy. The sweet aftertaste and the hint of bitterness. The postcard from the overseas world, where the song of heavenly birds meets the rattle of slave chains. Delicious. Something's over here. Ah. Torn letter. Nearly every day, Worley attends some kind of meeting in apartment 4 Pachalska Street. What goes on there? And why does he come back so late? He could devote this time to his family. I don't know anything, as he dismisses my question. You had a good idea, dear friend, but they didn't let my cousin in there, which is even more suspicious. Thus, I remain in the dark about the matters that so intensely preoccupy my husband's mind. Okay. Alright. Oh, wait. Uh-oh.
Hello?
I thought there'd be something to look at. Much ado about nothing.
Who are you? Last time, different housekeeper came to greet me.
How about that? What? Don't you like us?
I don't know yet.
That remains to be seen. We haven't known one another long enough.
I have all I need to know who I'm dealing with.
This is Maria.
And this is Magdalena. We've all been waiting for you.
Oh, you know what? Are these the ladies that have been waiting outside of our mansion? Lygia mentioned them. Do you always go around together?
Look at you two, joined at the hip. Are you ever apart?
Rarely. We complete one another, not just in conversation.
Stop it. I'm sure he's not here to talk to us.
Then what do you want?
Who are you exactly?
Maria and Magdalena. Very interesting. Do you work for the Antagonistskis?
Grigori invited us here.
He's waiting for you.
So, let me in?
I've come to see Rasputin.
We know.
Interesting. We should read about them. I'm not entirely sure if it's someone we're supposed to have, like, recalled meeting before, but interesting nonetheless.
It looks familiar, and yet different.
Oh, there's, like, flowers on the floor? What's this here? The Kama Sutra. Oh, yikes. Interesting sexual things here. Variety is a foundation of passion. It is a variety that sparks mutual desire. After all, the study of variety is a must in archery and in fencing, and even more in lovemaking. A woman, no matter how great her anger or shame, will not ignore one who falls at her feet. Kiss the following spots: the forehead, cheeks, hair, eyes, breasts of both sexes, lips, both on the outside and the inside, thighs, forearm, obviously. As the passion grows, nails will mark the body. Similar to the brawl, playful bites will follow the similar pattern. Oh no. I know exactly where this is leading, and I have a feeling Rasputin was maybe up to something, you know what I mean? Cocktail for a Bloody Mary, of course. 1 measure of vodka, 2 measures of tomato juice, a pinch of something spicy, pinch of salt, a phallic vegetable of choice, an exotic cocktail meant to increase potency and add courage that you may lack. Rasputin, what are you doing in here, buddy? I have a feeling you're up to some naughty things here.
At last, the wait is over. Here he is.
Oh, no.
Sit down, Wictor.
What have you gotten me into? What's going on?
What's going on? What sort of little shindig is this?
It's an expression of gratitude.
Oh no. Remark that you don't know what to say. Say you appreciate his efforts. Say you two were meant to talk. Listen, we were supposed to talk, right?
I didn't expect crowds. I was hoping we could speak privately.
Patience. Have a seat, as I asked you, and all will be explained.
Yikes. I could regret this.
Support the weak. Be patient towards all men. The moment has finally come. Here too is my loyal friend, Wictor Szulski. It's thanks to him that we are where we are. And we will be in the future, where we intend. My mind has long been flooded with bloody visions. In their scarlet color, the mists of the future are reflected. I see a great star falling to the blood-stained earth, and the force of its impact tears the root from sacred temples, including the Orthodox Church of Saint Mary Magdalene, here in Braga.
I won't be able to see anything? Okay.
The earth swallows up the Iberian Gate. Kazan Cathedral stands underwater, and Notre Dame de Paris is consumed by fire. Our homeland will then be exhausted by an illness that has long eaten away at her. There's a feeble spark of hope for us. It still flickers, though it may soon go out.
No.
The heir to the throne, little Alexei Romanov, is ill.
What kind of illness?
What's troubling him?
Life is spilling out of him. The devil himself is tearing him apart from the inside, demanding blood.
Poor child.
But let's not be sad. This news is joyful, as a matter of fact. Because now we know where the source of the danger is, and I can help him. I will heal the heir, just as I healed Wictor, though he was bereft of hope. Isn't that true, friend?
Yeah, I'll agree.
It's true.
I still remember your eyes, resigned, pleading, and then so grateful.
If that's how you saw it.
I helped you, just as you've helped us all. Thank you, friend.
Interesting.
You can count on me.
Admirable loyalty. Impressive.
You gave us a chance, and as God as my witness, I won't waste it. Healing the Tsarevich means healing something much greater. The future. A future where each of us will receive equality and respect, regardless of who we are. Free from the afflictions of the body and the soul. Living in health and its resulting ecstasy. Finally, in a future in which we can do anything, but don't have to do anything. Offering unhindered freedom. To the Thaumaturge's health.
What did we get into?
I'd rather not wake up to sights like that.
You didn't want Ligia to see you in such a state.
In that case, it could have been one of my best decisions.
Looking at the events of last night may be the only right one. Time to get up. Get yourself together, and we'll talk later.
Sleep is a waste of time.
What did we just do? Oh no, what did we just do? I don't even... Oh, okay. Yikes. We have some dude hiding in the bathroom and... okay. What on earth have we done? What is happening? SARS medal, I wonder what it's doing here instead of proudly pinned to a uniform. Unpinned from a uniform in the act of pleading allegiance to Rasputin. The hand that did it trembled, but that lasted only a fraction of a second. In the end, loyalty to Rasputin is paramount. Boy. Suitcase, it looks cheap. Whatever it holds isn't worth much. A modest possession. Have a glow of hope around it. Hope for a change of fate that seems predetermined. He said he would take care of her. That she was important to him. All she gave him in return was a heart. There are pillows scattered around the couch. She was laughing out loud, trying to stop him from saying bawdy words. But he didn't stop. Instead, only making her laugh more and more until long-awaited satisfaction came. Okay. Empty bottles. One is put down, another is raised, another down, another raised until they were empty. By no means was there a sign that the party was ever over. Okay. So much stuff to look at from whatever happened here. It's wooden and looks like it was used. Smoking the pipe was accompanied by a series of persistent thoughts centered around a dominant one. This is wrong. The immortality of the householder's behavior is unacceptable to the smoker. It shouldn't be like this. Lukshin Nerjinsky. Okay. Invitation to the party, dear Countess. Trust I find you in good health. I wish to invite you to a unique prayer session that will be held in our humble apartment on Podroska Street. The session will be presided over by a guest, an exceptional person who, through prayer, is able to reach the very core of the human soul. Seeing as you are a particularly spiritual person, I expect you would like to attend and experience piety from the entirety of a new perspective. New perspective, right. Empty wine. Strange desire lingered in the imprint of the woman's lips. Something new. As if born recently unexpectedly, the heart freed itself from the fetters of mortality and brought previously unknown joy to the body. Rasputin caused this. Incredible. I don't know what to say here. Why is it like there's something in here that I can't touch? Is it actually this room? Probably this room, right? Salt on the doorway. Scattered the doorstep to protect against evil. A trembling hand in fright scattered salt in the hopes of warding off the devilish spirit. Salt was supposed to be good. It was supposed to chase away all evil, even in any form. Only the devil could stink like that. But salt is good. It will be good against him too. The maid still wooden broom. Each sweep of the broom brought words full of contempt to her lips. What kind of company is this? Mr. and Mrs. Nijinsky have started associating with very strange people. To invite such guests is not proper. And this Szulski fellow, such a decent name, and yet he's no better than the others. Oh no. Oh no. She sincerely enjoyed the work. The Nijinskys were good to her, but things couldn't continue like this. In the anger that permeates every fiber of her apron, one can sense an echo of longing for good, trouble-free times. For the times when he wasn't here. Uh-oh. Servants' worries. Everything indicates that the Nijinskys' dutiful maid couldn't stand the presence of Rasputin or the guests he brought under the door once respected roof, so she left their employment. She saw him as the devil and looked for a way to ward off the evil spirits, but was apparently unsuccessful. Right. This is, I can definitely see where she's going with this, for sure. I get it. But this is, kind of wild. I'm not gonna lie to you. What else is here? Ashtray full of cigarette butts. One after another, the ashtray reveals the smoker seeks a moment of solace in the ritual cigarette, but the solace does not come. So another cigarette is lit. Maybe this healer will actually help her. Maybe he will fulfill his promises and her life will finally improve. This is for Maria. Colorful group of cultists, of course. Rasputin has gathered a very colorful group of people around him who don't seem to have much in common at first glance. They come from different social strata, have different personalities, and yet they share some kind of trust in Rasputin, or at least in his promises. Is this the beginning of a cult? Lucian seems to be the only one with a different opinion. So can we talk to Lucian? Is he... Okay, well, I just came here for the secret, is Svetlana. Can you tell me now?
There you are. Finally.
As a result of your decisions, this path is closed. Uh-oh. What happened?
What really happened? My memory is failing me.
For those that sleep in the night are asleep, and those that drink are drunken.
Unbelievable.
Remember, no matter what happens, everything stays between us.
Yikes, not the things have changed at the Nijinskys?
This place looked different. The Nadarzynskys did too.
Everything is happening according to their will and with their blessing.
Or, your influence.
Not all of them are as favorable to you as your hosts. Their housekeeper quit.
Well, Jesus had opponents too.
And look how it worked out for him. You're aiming high.
Oh boy.
The highest Anything else you want to share?
Remark that it reminds you of a cult, just a little bit.
People believe in you. Yesterday, I felt as though I was part of some kind of cult.
People are everything, Wictor. And we are almost like a family. Better, because we're joined by choice, not by blood. We're harbingers of the change that will soon take place. I'm only a guide lighting our way.
Oh no.
If there's something still on your mind, speak up.
Didn't I say this at the beginning when we first met Rasputin, that this could be a bad idea, associating with him? The people from the party.
All these people. You've gathered a colorful group.
We all come from different environments, from different rungs on the ladder. And that's the most beautiful thing about this. What have you found out about them?
Well, the Nojinskis.
Aniela is unknowable, and Lucian is unhappy about the changes taking place in her.
Aniela has completely given up her lust for my sake. She'd rather just pray and pray. I respect that greatly, but I must share my time with others. Do you think that Lucian is jealous about the time his wife devotes to me?
It's possible.
Don't worry about it. Keep talking and asking.
Magdalena?
Magdalena still hasn't rid herself of her youthful naivete. I think she's honestly fallen in love with you.
Pretty surprised she has. Many a love has had such a beginning. She's a good girl. Let's not hold that against her.
And Maria?
Maria is calculated. She stays close because in you she sees a chance for a better life.
And what's wrong with that? I respect that. I don't demand that you all gaze upon me like a sacred icon. But loyalty? There are all sorts of ways a person can win that for themselves. Anything else?
How did you manage to convince a Tsarist officer to come to you?
He came of his own accord, like all of you. Lazarev has great potential. He's exceptionally eager. He senses that his country is sick, and he'd like to solve the problem. Is there more you need to know?
Enough about these people.
I'm at your service, Wictor. Ask for what you want.
Find out what he plans for you.
This whole farce, the thank yous, what's it all for? What intentions do you have toward me?
Intentions that we become friends and help one another, and complement one another. I have skills that you don't, and vice versa. I'm not hiding anything from you, Wictor.
I don't know about all this.
I'll leave you alone. I've got business to get back to.
Go in health, friend.
Yikes. So, I guess we're a part of a cult now? That's great. We didn't figure out Svetlana's thing, which is also kind of a bummer. Maybe he lied. He said that purposely to get us here? I don't even know. Find out the dangerous friends. Again, like I said, I know we could do the thing with the Golem. I know we worked so hard towards that, but I don't know if I'm ready to do that just yet. Maybe the father's friends thing will get us a little more aligned with whatever's happening. I honestly don't know. I'm kind of in limbo thinking about what we want to do next year, but I think with that being said, this episode's plenty long enough, and we've done plenty of unscrupulous things, I'm sure, to warrant us calling this an episode, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.